Good Monday afternoon. Thanks for stopping by GardenStateWeather.com, New Jersey and the northern mid-Atlantic region's weather portal. I'm forecaster Robert Smith with the daily in-depth video forecast discussion for a chilly May day, May 13th, 2013. And we do indeed have a chilly air mass over the region this Monday afternoon, and we do have some watches, warnings, and advisories here. For northern Passaic and also for Sussex County in New Jersey, there is a freeze warning from 2 a.m. through 8 a.m. on Tuesday. There was initially a frost advisory, but that's been upgraded to a freeze warning. Locations will be the Poconos, Sussex County of extreme northwestern New Jersey. Low temperatures tonight will get into between 28 to 33 degrees, and that timing is most vulnerable period for frost or freeze temperatures is around 2 a.m. to sunrise. So the potential damage to sensitive outdoor plants, especially late tonight, will be evident. Now, across northern Passaic County, if we can get into northern Passaic County here, we do have a frost advisory for the same time period, 2 a.m. to 8 a.m. Tuesday morning. Widespread frost, temperatures in the middle 30s, and that's for late tonight into Tuesday morning. Sensitive outdoor plants, again, can be damaged or killed by frost. Outside of that, we do have small craft advisories in effect until 6 a.m. early this morning. That will be for west winds at 10 to 15 knots, gust up to 25 knots early, seas 2 to 4 feet. Tonight, northwest winds at 10 to 15 knots, gust up to 20, seas 2 to 4 feet. Then on Tuesday, northwest winds diminishing 10 to 15 knots, gust up to 20, becoming west in the afternoon, seas around 3 feet. On Wednesday, southwest winds 10 to 15 knots, becoming southerly at 15 to 20 knots in the afternoon, the seas 2 to 4 feet. And finally, on Wednesday night, southerly winds gusting up to 25 knots, diminishing to 10 to 15 knots after midnight. There is a chance of showers. And on Thursday, southwest winds at around 5 knots, warmer air mass coming in, seas 2 to 3 feet, subsiding off to about 1 to 2 feet. There is a chance of showers through the night. And southwest winds very light on Friday with warmer temperatures and seas 1 to 2 feet. And the surface map from early this afternoon shows our west to northwest winds. They're about 10 knots or so, but notice the sky cover here. We have broken skies, meaning mostly cloudy, but it's not completely cloudy everywhere. Most of the clouds are of the middle variety, about 6,000 feet, as we have a cold pool aloft. Temperatures this afternoon running in the chilly upper 40s across upstate New York and into the Hudson Valley, and also into interior Connecticut. Temperatures right around 50, 51 degrees. Also the same across northeastern New Jersey, northern New Jersey, central and southern New Jersey as well. Temperatures running generally either side of 50 degrees. We can see that chilly air mass in place. There's a few sprinkles here across northwestern Pennsylvania, and the radar is indicating a little bit of light snow actually off the lakes here of Lake Ontario, getting into Oswego and Utica. Probably none of this is actually reaching the ground, and none of these showers are probably reaching the ground either. They're just sprinkles, because the subcloud bases are about 6,000 feet, and below that skies are clear. So we don't have any deep layered clouds in any of this. Just a couple of vortexes working their way through, and we'll show you that in just a moment. Here's our upper low this morning across southeastern Canada, and these X's here are vortexes, or weak disturbances, circumventing the flow here around this upper level low. We see one getting over here into western Pennsylvania that will be scooting in our direction this afternoon, and another vortex or so rounding the base here across the Great Lakes. All of these will be moving in through the area from late this afternoon through tonight before skies really begin to clear out. So lots of broken clouds around the region this morning. The reds here across the central and southern Mississippi Valley and Tennessee Valley down to the southeast here. This is all bone dry air. High pressure at the surface across the plains will be moving in our direction over the next couple of days, but there'll also be this disturbance here of warming clouds, and that will develop a warm front across the region on Wednesday, with a few showers getting in here Wednesday night and early Thursday before milder weather gets in here over the weekend. And the GFS forecast in motion. Here is our upper low across southeastern Canada. Notice these heights here. High pressure then builds in, bringing warmer air, but notice this disturbance here across southeastern Canada develops a warm front. The warm front passes through the region on Wednesday night and Thursday morning, and I want to pause this here for a second. The warm front passes through the region on Wednesday night and Thursday morning, and there could be a considerable amount of shower activity on Wednesday night into Thursday morning as this warm front makes its way north and weak low pressure along the frontal boundary moves through the region. Then it looks like the low will progress northeast into southeastern Canada, but there is a blocking high across Labrador and also across Greenland here, so this pattern is a little bit blocked up, not completely, but notice the frontal boundary sinks to the south and remains in that position across the mid-Atlantic coast states on Friday and into the weekend. And this means that certain areas across central and southern New Jersey and the Delmarva region may have some rain around here on Thursday night and Friday as high pressure tries to build in across the region over the weekend and provide basically sunny weather and very mild temperatures. So as we get through the day on Saturday, plenty of sunshine, temperatures getting back into the 60s and 70s, right around where they should be for this time of the year. Notice the frontal boundary here is now well to the south and east. High pressure is nosing in across the Great Lakes region and also the northeastern New England states right down through the mid-Atlantic coast states as we get into Sunday morning. Weak low pressure here developing across the Mississippi and southeastern states. We'll try to make a run for the area as this low here across the Great Lakes barrels to the east gradually and increases our chances of precipitation. It looks like this low will get cut off from the flow once again across the Great Lakes region, and that would be for early next week on Monday. Notice we're in a very warm pattern here by then. We have thicknesses at 576 meters at 500 millibars. That's very warm. Temperatures well into the 70s and 80s here with a southerly wind and scattered showers around the region as this very warm and stable air mass meets up with this disturbance across the Great Lakes and as it's closing off here. Notice that the low really does close off, and by early next week we could be looking at an upslope flow here with plenty of heavy downpours across the region, and we'll just have to wait and see if this upper level low begins to weaken a little bit, but next week does look like it's going to be a pretty wet period around here. So due to time constraints, that's going to end the video for today. We'll be back bright and early again on Tuesday morning. For GardenStateWeather.com, I'm forecaster Robert Smith. Remember, those vegetation outside, those plants that you have outside tonight and tomorrow morning, widespread frost and even freeze in certain locations across northwestern New Jersey, upstate New York, and interior Connecticut as well in the Hudson Valley. Do be mindful, and if you can, please cover them or bring them inside.